Hi everyone, I'd like to welcome you to my horsey YouTube channel. This is the first video that I'm doing for this. I mean, I've got previous videos that have got show jumping rounds and things, but this is the first kind of vlog style video that I'm doing. So I thought the best video to start off with would be a meet the horses. So I'm going to go around each horse that we have and tell you a bit about them, say what they like, their faults, what they do. Yeah, so I'm going to get started. So this is, I don't know whether you can see, Fifi, Fifi. So this is Fifi. She's kind of hiding in the dark right now. Fifi, peace. No, she doesn't want to play. Also, I've just brought them in from the field, hence why they've got their turnout rugs on and why they're a bit mucky as well. So this is Fifi. I don't know whether it's best to probably bring them out and maybe show you them. They are a bit mucky though from being out in the field. Yeah, I'll get them out because you can't really see her right now and she deserves to be seen. So smile for the camera. So this is Fifi. She's the absolute princess of the yard. So I've had her for about 8 or 9 years now. She's an Irish sport horse. I think she's about 14. We got her when she was a baby, when she was 5. And I just have fallen in love with her. She's an absolute angel. So she's 15 too. She loves jumping, absolutely loves it. I've never ever met a horse that loves jumping as much as she does. She hates flat work. She likes hacking a bit, but if cars go past too fast then she's not very happy. So yeah, absolutely loves show jumping. So when I got her, she had won the 4-year-old championships in Ireland, and since then I've jumped her up to 130. I've won lots and lots of her. She's just amazing. Like, I could not fault her. She's an absolute angel. But the only thing I would say is she is a chestnut mare. So she does act like a chestnut mare. Yes, you do, Fifi. So she can be quite moody, she can be quite stroppy, and I very much have to be friends with her. It's fine. We love cuddles, don't we? I have to be friends with her, otherwise I'm not going to get my way. It's her way or the highway. So yeah, have to get on with her and be friends with her. So she's an Irish sport horse, and I think I'm probably going to jump her for a couple more years at the height she has been doing, and then take her down a few notches and probably just jump like 90 centimeters on her, because I don't want to just completely retire her because she just loves jumping so much. It's her favourite thing, isn't it? And you love kisses as well. They're your other favourite thing. So yeah, this is Fifi. Just chopped your head off, these. So you have to lower your head. Nope, that's high. Lower it. Come on. What are you looking at? Let me just... there. She's an angel. I also find it so cute how she has this mark on her head. I don't know whether you can see if I move her forelock. And then she has like the exact same mark on her nose, like matching. So that's really cute, but she's just the cuddliest pony ever. Just loves to cuddle, don't you? She also has claustrophobia, and so she doesn't really like travelling with other horses in like 2-horse boxes. She's okay if she's in a horse box, but in 2-horse boxes she's a bit funny, and she'll like try and drop to the floor because she thinks that there's more room there. But those naughties and you end up hurting yourself. So yeah, she's the queen of the yard. And oh yeah, when I first got her as well, she hated other horses, absolutely hated them. I don't think she fully trusted them. I don't know whether she had an accident when she was younger, but she just like, if a horse got near her, she'd just go mad and she'd start kicking out at them. So she would be, we'd have to put her in a separate field for a good 4 or 5 years, and then I think as she got to know the horses better and trusted them, she can now go out with them and she's fine now. She would never kick out at them now. But she does love like farm animals. Like, she's obsessed with cats, absolutely obsessed. And we used to have a cat that literally lived in the same stable as Fifi, and they were just best friends. So, yes, you're falling asleep. Oh, she's falling asleep. I'm going to ride her in a minute once I've given her a brush and taken her rug off. Yeah, we have to keep it as exciting as possible because she does absolutely hate flat work. I mean, she's good at it, but she would much rather be jumping, and she gets a bit silly sometimes if we're just doing flat work. She likes to hack or jump. So yeah. Okay, and the next one along is Cowboy. Cowboy's a little bit shy. I mean, he likes attention, but he might come if I step away. Cowboy! There we go. Then I'll step back. He's a bit shy. He likes attention, but he doesn't like too much attention. Very modest, aren't you? So he's my younger sister's pony. We've had him for about, I want to say about 3 years, maybe a little less. He's 10 years old. Say hi, Cowboy. Cowboy, you don't look very happy right now. Cowboy. He's upset because I've brought him in from the field, and he just loves being out in the field. I mean, he's quite difficult to catch, but he is the safest pony we've ever come across. He is just so sweet. Like, my sister could canter across the field with no reins, no stirrups, nothing, and he would be perfect. I don't think he's ever put a foot wrong whilst he's been with us. So he's just so good. You're such a good boy, aren't you? He's quite funny looking, but he's cute. So yeah, we got him from a riding school, and it's so funny because so many people recognize him. Like, when he's been to shows, they're like, oh my gosh, there's Cowboy. So many people learnt to ride on him. So he's a very good boy. The only thing is just like stroking him. Like, if I was to go and stroke his face right now, oh, he's been a good boy. He doesn't love it. He's not a massive fan. He's quite happy just with his horsey friends. He does a bit of jumping. I mean, Sienna loves to jump, so he kind of gets jumped quite a lot. But he's just perfect, and he jumps up to about 70 centimetres, which was a good starting point for Sienna, and I just don't think we'll ever sell him. I mean, I'm desperate for when I have kids for him to be their first pony, because he's just so sweet, and I think he's every mother's dream. Like, you could just leave your like toddler out here with him and he'd be perfect. So, I mean, he looks pretty miserable right now. Cowboy! Smile! You look handsome when you smile. Nope, not today. He wants to go back in the field. Okay, next we have Phil. Oh, now he's smiling. Now you're smiling. So next we have Phil. So his show name, oh yeah, I forgot to say Fifi's show name. Fifi's show name is Fifi Aldatus. And this is Philip here. He's got this, oh, okay. He has a funny patch on the side of his face. I'll show you when he comes back. So his show name is Phil's d'Italia. Yeah, I don't really know how you say it. But he's a Dutch warm blood. And we got him, so he came over unbroken from Germany. There's his face patch. He came over unbroken from, no, not Germany, sorry. Why did I do that wrong? Here, Phil, you need to smile. Hi. Hi, handsome boy. He's a bit fluffy at the minute because he's had an operation. I don't know whether you can see on the side of his face, but he's had an operation on some sarcoids. So he's a little bit fluffy because we're just letting him grow his fur out and not clip him whilst he's recovering. Phil, I have to get you out like Fifi if you don't smile. Okay, so this is Phil. Say hi, Phil. He's got this funny patch. Oh, take my head out with you. He's got this funny patch on the side of his face. I'll show you when he comes back round, because he's very friendly. So he's just eating his haylage and then he'll show his face again. Wants to be centre of attention. Here, if I go around here, there is the patch on his face. So Phil is a Dutch warm blood. He is 10 years old now. I got him over from the Netherlands. Well, there was someone in between, but he came over from the Netherlands unbroken. He was bought to kind of be my top show jumper. But when I got him, he went to be broken, and in fact he got broken twice. So he went to be broken, and then I went off to boarding school and then university. I did try and take him to university for my first term, but it just didn't really work out. I had to walk from my accommodation to the train station, then get the train to Durham, because I was at Newcastle, get the train to Durham, and then I had to get the people that own the yard to pick me up from Durham train station and then take me to ride him. So yeah, it was very time consuming and just a bit of a hassle. So he has enjoyed living a retired life up until now, because now I'm at home and I finished university, so it's all systems go for you. But I think it's good, because when he came over, he was so nervous. He shook at the back of his stable. He was absolutely terrified of everything. So now he's kind of got his head in the right place, and he's not been overworked. He's just been brought into it slowly, and he's loving it now. Absolutely loves jumping, and just, yeah. He's a very happy horsey. So one thing that makes me laugh about Phil is he's obviously an amazing jumper. He jumps the fences in the field for fun, like in between each field. Just jumps them. In fact, the amount of times he's ended up in the garden and has completely ripped up the garden, I mean, it drives my mum mad. But no matter how high we build the fence, he just keeps jumping it. So he jumps for fun, and then as soon as I get on him, he looks like he's never even seen a pole before, and he's like, oh my gosh, what is that? But he is also an absolute angel, because once he's looked at it, he's fine. And my little sister Sienna, who's 10, she rides him and takes him on hacks, and she's cantered him round, so he's just, Phil, all you can see is your mouth. That's better. Should we stand like that? Hi. He's 17 hands, so he's absolutely huge. Hence why 5'2" me is probably cutting him out of the picture. What if I do it like that? There we go. You can fit us both in there. So yeah, he is a bit cheeky in the sense that he does jump the fences in the field. Oh yeah, he's also the boss of the field. I don't know what's got into him the past year or so, but he has turned into a grumpy old man in the field and bullies the other ponies to the point they're now standing up for themselves, and I'm like, yes. Yeah, because he can't get too big for his boots. Can you? No. You think you own the yard, when in fact it's Queen Bee Fifi. So yeah, at the minute he's jumped classes up to 120, but we're gonna gradually get bigger. I think I need to get my confidence back, because I've not been riding in so long, and we just need to build as a partnership together. You're so funny. Also, yeah, I don't know why I decided to dress as like 50 Shades of Blue today. But yeah, there should be big things coming from this boy once we get our act together and he's recovered from his operation. And then last but definitely not least is little Willow. I mean, she's absolutely filthy because she doesn't wear a rug in the field. I don't know whether you can see her. Oh, I'm having to crouch down. Willow, she's also a bit shy. Hey. I decided to open her door because she was being shy. So this is little Willow. She is so cool. So she is 10 hands. We've had her for about 11 or 12 years. We've had her since she was 6, and she's just so cool. When I was younger, we had the best times on her, because you can ride her. She is big enough so that you can ride, and she's broken in, and she's actually been to a few show jumping shows. Sorry, I just landed on me. She has been to a few show jumping shows, haven't you, little Willow? But I think she quite likes just a quiet life. She loves the routine. She knows exactly when she's getting fed, knows exactly when she's coming in from the field. I just open the gate and she walks straight into her stable, no messing about. She loves it. But you're a little bit cheeky. It's funny because how I was saying earlier about Phil being a bit of a bully in the field, she will literally pin him in a corner, and he's 17 hands and she's 10, so it's really funny. But yeah, she's, look, you can't even see her. Phil I cut off, and Willow is like down here. Oh, my hair's annoying. She's really mucky. Oh, there, you can get a proper good view of her. Hi, Willow. She's so muddy because she's been in the field. I don't really need to brush her. But yeah, so she doesn't really get ridden anymore because Sienna's the youngest and she rides Cowboy. But she just goes in the field, comes back in, just lives her life, really. I mean, she'll be another one when I have kids that will ride her. It's funny, she's actually quite funny because with adults, she'll be not naughty, but she'll like run to the field and you have to run next to her to keep up. But when she knows a child leading her, she will just walk perfectly and be so well behaved. She really looks after little children, don't you? Hey, come back here. She is shy. You're shy, aren't you? Yes. I think I need to stand back so you can see a good look at her. She's got a cute little stable as well with a mini door. I will show you. Oh, see, that's what I mean. Look, there. And she's escaped. Oh, no. Willow, and now the other horses are going mad. Willow, you've just been out in the field. Look, Phil is not happy at all. You've all just been out in the field. Come on, Willow. Come on, back in your stable. We've got a pony on the loose. Pony on the loose, pony on the loose. She's like teasing all the other horses now. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video. I really hope you've enjoyed it. It means a lot to me that you've watched it. If you could subscribe, like the video, and let me know in the comments what videos you'd like to see next, whether it's a morning routine, an evening routine, what else was there? We could do a yard tour. There's a few different things. I could show you some videos of me riding. So yeah, just let me know. I have, oh, there's Cowboy, see he's smiling now. Thank you so much.